Fairy Struck, Book 1 in the Twilight Court series, written by Amy Sumida, narrated by Stephanie Németh-Parker. Prologue. Once upon a time. Isn't that how all fairy tales begin? Except, this isn't your average fairy tale. There are no charming princes or wicked witches within these pages, and the fair maidens are more deadly than any big bad wolf. This is a fairy tale in the truest sense of the words. A story about fairies. The real story. My name is Saren Sloan, and I'm an extinguisher. That will mean nothing to you, I'm sure, so let me go back a little further. No one knows the true origins of the Fae. I don't think even the Fae themselves remember, but theories abound. One has them evolving alongside us, but where we advanced in groups, banding together to become stronger. The Fae evolved from those outcast predators who were too wild for a pack. Those who don't believe in evolution think instead that the Fae issue from the divine, angels fallen from God's grace. Yet another tale insists that they were gods themselves, or demigods, led by a mother goddess named Danu. A final theory suggests they were not gods or angels or outcasts, merely nomads from an advanced civilization. The Scythians or Shians, from which the word she originates. Myths tell of these talented she coming to Ireland, where they flung about their magic and generally wreaked havoc until the aggrieved locals fought back and forced the Fae to retreat into their Ras, holy shrines now known as fairy mounds. History has disguised the Ras as burial mounds, even though originally they were thought to be royal palaces for portal guardians. Although I cannot validate the rest of the tale, I do know this. The Fae don't live under mounds of dirt. The original descriptions strike closer to the truth. The Ras shrouded portals, not corpses, hidden paths to the fairy world, a realm laid parallel to ours and not at all underground. Anyway, we did just fine living side by side with them until humans started destroying the environment around those entrances to fairy. Fairies don't like it when you mess with nature, and when they stroll from their magical abodes to find that mess strewn all over their backyard, they get even more pissy. So, they began to fling the mess back. All those old stories about fairies stealing babies and striking people with wasting diseases stem from this time period. Things got real bad. So bad that those of us who had the gift of clairvoyance and could actually see fairies joined together to defend the human race. The first human-Fae war erupted across Era, now known as Ireland, and the losses on both sides were staggering. After the Third War, a grudging truce was finally attained, and councils were created to mediate between the races and support the truce with laws approved by both sides. A good start, to be sure, but laws floundered and fail if they can't be enforced. Both councils conceded jurisdiction over their people to the other side, agreeing upon the penalties to be meted out should someone be found guilty of a crime. Rules for determining guilt and administering justice were set into place, and military units were sanctioned to carry out the verdicts of the councils. The Fae created the Wild Hunt. They gathered the fiercest, most terrifying of their people and trained them to stalk the shadows of our world, watching us like guardian angels until one of us breaks the law. Then the angels become devils who do much more than watch. Trust me when I say that you don't want to ever meet a member of the Hunt. To police the Fae, we created the Extinguishers, formed from members of the 5 great psychic families who originally defended humanity in Ireland. The Extinguishers inspire a fair amount of fear as well, armed with clairvoyance as well as other talents which vary by person, but can include telekinesis, pyrokinesis, telepathy, and psychometry. We also have some serious combat skills. Most humans don't have the ability to see a fairy unless that fairy wants to be seen. So
Sample complete. Ready to continue?